Include 3 women: Fatoumata Jallow Tambajang as Minister of Women's Affairs, Safilo Cisse, Minister of Health and Social Welfare, and Claudiana Cole, a veteran educationist, as Minister of Basic and Secondary Education. Another career journalist who built a reputation for being a staunch advocate of press freedom, Demba Ali Jawo, was also sworn in as Minister of Information and Communication Infrastructure. Barra Ali Juf and Bayramin Job complete the lineup as Ministers of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, and Transport, Works and Infrastructure. Then followed a long list of other senior government officials, including the Secretary General and Head of Civil Service, Dauda Fadera, the Secretary to Cabinet, Aissatou Obafal, and 14 permanent secretaries. President Barrow welcomed the new team, saying their appointments came as a result of wide consultations and a rigorous vetting and assessment process.
I urge you to work hard as professionals to support the political agenda of my administration for us to achieve our goal. I want us to leave a legacy of institutions, laws and proceedings that will enhance our democracy, socio-economic and political development for our people.
The ministers spoke of their desire to initiate reforms at their various ministries, with Mrs. Jallow Tambajang singling out women's empowerment as top priority.
My passion has always been the advancement of women, Gambian women and girls, because these are the most, they hold half of the sky, they account more than 50% of our population. They are the most productive people who live from dawn to dusk, and yet they still need a decent living.
The Ministers of Health and Social Welfare and Basic and Secondary Education both vowed wholesale reform of their ministries to fix the existing problems, which pose a challenge to the provision of quality health care services and education.
We have all the necessary strategies in place, especially in the new education policy, 2016 to 2030, which we are going to make all efforts to implement to the letter. We have issues of personnel. You know how personnel move. We train some. We've trained a lot of doctors and nurses, but we are losing some of them gradually. So we need to strengthen that area. And we also need specialists, which we don't have as of now, but we are working towards that.
Barra Ali Juv has other ideas as far as restoring confidence in the country's higher education sector is concerned.
We will make sure that we reverse the brain drain into brain gain, and tap the intellectual resources in the diaspora, so that it could cross-fertilize in the national resources here, and then have a very qualitative hybrid in academia.
For a man who has worked in the media for most of his life, ensuring a free and vibrant press would go a long way in enhancing national development.